Hola amigos, amigas, from Ajijic here in the Lakeside area. Question I'm frequently, or occasionally rather, asked is, especially when I go up to the USA, is it necessary when one moves to Ajijic that one needs to know Spanish, speak Spanish? And I tell them no, but however, it probably could help you. It's going to help you in a lot of ways. It's going to help you, say in an emergency situation, say you're in an airport, say you're in taxis, say you're just traveling to other cities. It's going to be a great issue. You won't have to have an interpreter with you all the time. You won't have to hold your Google Translate all the time. And I'll tell you a little bit about, and also, it's what has helped me the last 4 years from taking courses, not courses, but rather sessions in Spanish, and coming down here back and forth for 4 years. It's been helping me a lot. I do Duolingo. That's something else I do. And it's really opened up a lot of doors for me. Now, if you're like me, perhaps, you were like me, I took a Spanish course, introductory, in college. It was in my 20s, but I was working. I didn't take enough time to practice it. By the time I got to Cuernavaca, I really didn't know anything, really, just a little bit. But I had to learn. I went back to Cuernavaca for 7 days, went to San Miguel de Allende, and I thought, you know what, it would really help me to take some classes or some courses or some sessions or something. So the month before I left San Miguel de Allende, I took 4 sessions from a tutor at the biblioteca there, and it was pretty nice. It was good. It was cool. It was 90-minute sessions. I had some notebooks, took them back up to the States. 6 months later, came to Ajijic, and when I came to Ajijic, I was kind of keeping the Spanish that I learned in San Miguel and a little bit in Cuernavaca, but what I was learning in San Miguel and practicing it and with the sessions that I took, I came to Ajijic and I started enhancing it with it or using it more and practicing. And then went back up to the States, didn't come back for 18 months because of COVID, flying was difficult, things like that. And I decided to stay up there. And a month before I came back to Ajijic, last September I came back, but the month before, in August, I was on Duolingo. And I did that, started doing that again a little bit, and for the month of August. And then I used to hear on YouTube videos like Tangerine Travel a few years ago. There's things like Rocket Language. I don't think they do that anymore, or they're apart, the channels split apart, but I found out that that's available to people too. My Spanish has improved. It's helped me. Learning Spanish has helped me integrate. During the last 4 years, I've been integrating into the Mexican community. And I'm integrating more and more and more. The more I come to Mexico, the more I spend time in the Mexican community, amongst the Mexican people, I learn more, in addition to what I was doing with Duolingo in those 4 sessions. So it's opened up a lot of doors for me, other doors. Airport travel is nowhere near as difficult. Taxis is nowhere near as difficult. Subway rails. I go from Guadalajara. When I go there, I get on the subway rails. I go to Tlaquepaque, and I do it on my own. And a lot of stuff that I don't rely on a Spanish translator now to be with or Google Translate near as much as I did when I first got here. But do I read when I read contracts? Do I sign any contracts? I'm not that far yet, and, I may never be, but I bring my contracts to an attorney or an immigration officer or other people that can assist me with that, and you'll find that available here too. So, you don't have to do it real fast. You can do it a little bit by little, and you don't have to take a few sessions like I did. You don't have to do it to the lingo frequently like I've done, but you can still get by and get by. But I would, once you get here, I think you're going to realize that you're going to have opportunities to learn Spanish here. The Spanish courses here in this city that you can take. They're very reasonably priced, too. So you can do that too. I'm at the point where if you would have talked to me 2 years ago and said, hey, do you ever think you'll move to Cotepec or Chapala, where there's much less expats than here in Ajijic? I would have said no. It would take me 5 years. It would take me 5 years to do so. And I said, no way. But now today, just even a couple years later, I really believe and feel confident that I could live in a place like Lakota, where there's very little English being spoken. I can go to live in, say, Chapala and feel really comfortable now. More so than 2 years ago. And I was just talking to a guy from Oaxaca City. A few years ago, I was there for 5 days. And I never could imagine living there at that time without knowing more Spanish. But today, I feel comfortable that if I wanted to go live in Oaxaca City, I could do so. So it's opening a lot of doors, integrating into the Mexican community and the culture, and it's a good thing to do. So it's something you might want to consider when you get down here, or if you're already down here. And that's what I wanted to share with you guys tonight. And so please tap on the subscribe to this channel, and or give this video a thumbs up. It'd be much appreciated. And thank you. Buenas tardes. Have a great day. And thanks for